What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Rope Monster coming at you here from beautiful Playa del Carmen. Now, if you're coming down to Playacar, this video is for you. I'm going to update you on the sargassum situation. We're going to hit Sandos Playacar, Riu Yucatan, and every single resort on Playacar. More importantly, stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to show you some secret beaches that are going to blow your mind. Vamonos. All right, my friends, moment of truth. We're going to enter the beach here, Playacar. We're going to be right at the reef. Playacar, Riu Palace, and Allegro Playacar will be our first few stops, and the Royal Hideaway, of course. So let's get down here, see what things are looking like in front of those resorts, and then we'll continue to work our way to the south towards Sandos Playacar as well. So the color of the water does look nice here, but first thing I can see is a pretty decent amount of sargassum washing up out there. To get a clear picture of what's actually happening, we'll have to get the drone up in the sky. Despite the wind being a little strong, I'm going to put little Dronaldo up there. I'm going to risk his little biscuit for your viewing pleasure. All right, guys. Now I'm hoping this theme continues. It seems like things are better as we get farther to the south. Let's get down to the water. And the beach at least is nice and wide. There's not a ton of erosion. I think I'm gonna put the wind furry on the camera. We do have quite a bit of wind today. So once again, guys, February 28th, Saturday the 28th of February 2026. Real-time POV look at Playacar. You can see these massive patches of sargassum washing in faster than the stuff can be cleaned up. That is quite a bit. Literally tons and tons of sargassum washing in at this time. So here we go, guys. Wind furry on the camera. Hopefully that cuts some of that wind noise. It's kicking up and getting pretty strong here at about 1:45 p.m. on a beautiful Saturday. So right there we're looking at the Viva Wyndham Azteca, and we're coming up on Allegro Playacar and the Riu Palace. So it looks like plenty of people out there enjoying the water. It's still swimmable, guys. This is a lot better than what we saw in Friday's update, as far as way up there at the beginning of phase 1. People are out playing volleyball, enjoying some fun in the sun. People out on the sandbar, enjoying the sandbar. Gorgeous day for it. But it does look like there's just no end in sight to the sargassum washing in, if I'm being completely honest. Seems like it just goes on as far as the eye can see. So if you're coming down in the coming days or even weeks, this could be an ongoing issue. I'll keep you all updated as always. I had a record number of people asking me about Sandos Playacar. I don't usually personally go down that far south, but when there's hundreds of requests, I'm gonna do it for you guys. It is quite a bit of a walk. To be accurate, it's over 4.5 miles, I think, from my place to get down there. So beautiful day for it though. And here we've got Allegro coming up on Allegro Playacar. We will go by the Viva Maya by Wyndham as well here in about 3 or 4 minutes. And please do forgive any wind noise getting through the furry, guys. I would have to say we've got some, 30-mile-an-hour gusts today here and there, so it's been a windy one lately. And I actually had 2 breakfasts in preparation for the amount of walking today. Some eggs at home. And then of course I hit La Organica. Went and saw Omar and Eric and Fanny over there and had the surf and turf burrito, and man was that good. Shrimp and skirt steak to start the day. Life is good, guys. So if you're coming down to Alegro Playacar, just type in Alegro in the comments. This is your current view right here, looking out from the lounges. Not too shabby, really. Not too bad at all. It's actually a lot better than I expected. I've heard a lot of people saying, hey, Playacar is brutal right now, don't even bother. I still think this is actually pretty solid. For February, it's not great, admittedly, but still better than freezing your gonads off in Canada. Alright guys, coming up on the Hotel Riu Playacar and the Viva Maya by Wyndham right up here. And I would have to say the water's looking even clearer as we get to the south. That's actually looking pretty solid right there. Let's check on this water temp. Dip the feet in there. Oh yeah, super refreshing, guys. That is solid. So you can see the ferry terminal where we filmed Friday's update way up there. That is definitely a part of Playacar to be avoided at all costs. It's an absolute disaster up there. But you could most certainly do worse than this stretch here. This is pretty solid. So Viva Maya by Wyndham. This would be the view right now. Viva Maya. One of the best stretches of beach here in Playacar at this time, for sure. And it looks like this stretch coming up directly in front of the resort has very little sargassum in the water. A little bit on the beach, but they're doing a pretty solid job of cleaning it up. And yeah, this is solid. This is nice, guys. When you think Playacar, that's about the color of water that you expect. So it's good to bring a little bit of good news. I know things aren't 10 out of 10 perfect, but look at that right there. That is worthy of a chapuzon. The pelicans are happy, doing a little flyover. What's up, pelicans? Pretty sweet vibe right here, for sure. So I'm hoping this brings some hope. I know the last update was pretty disappointing, and I did highlight in the last video some alternative beaches, but this water right here is actually clearer than Mamitas right now. So this might be some of the best water in the Playa del Carmen area at this time. And yes, guys, I had to take off the rash guard. I was rocking the Indio rash guard to try to keep from getting too sunburnt, but I gotta soak up some of this vitamin D. That's free medicine right there. Not medical advice. Oh yeah, this makes me want to get right in that water and just stay in there the rest of the day till the sun goes down. Muy nice. That Curacao blue right there. Yeah, guys, I'll put up on Google Maps actually where I am right here. But this is as close to perfect as I've seen here in Playacar for a while. Just this little stretch right here. And you know I'm gonna have to get in that water for a minute and cool off. Woo! Oh, that's perfect. Can't complain about this, not for 1 second. All right, guys, onward to Sandos. As promised, guys, let's see what it's looking like down there by Sandos. Guys, yet more good news. I'm approaching the beautiful Riu Yucatan, and check out this water. Saturday, the 28th of February. Absolutely stellar. Just getting better and better as we get to the south. This is such good news. Finally, I got some good news for you. And look at the amount of people out here just thoroughly enjoying this water. I did have to go up and around through the neighborhood. There's a way to get through there even if you're not staying in Playacar. And so if you want a video on that, I can do that. There's a way to get through the neighborhood without having a QR code or a pass. And that's what I did today. And so guys, the Riu Yucatan is popping. It's looking pretty full right now. People up enjoying the pool, hitting that buffet, getting their snack and drink on. And this would be your view from the resort. Solid. All right guys, Riu Yucatan. Look at the vibe right here. We got these guys double fisting drinks, having a good old time. It's never too early for that at the Riu Yucatan. Check this out, guys. The scene is pristine. Wow. Pura calma. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. Riu Yucatan, there you have it. 10 out of 10 right now. That view is fantastic. They've definitely spent some money cleaning up the sargassum in front of this beautiful resort. But how are things down at Sandos, you ask? I know, I'm getting there. The Chevrolets are not running out of gas yet, but yesterday was leg day in the gym, so I'm on the struggle bus. But you know what? Let's do this. Soaking this in, guys. Sight for sore eyes. This water is on par with like Isla Norte and Isla Mujeres, or Playa Norte and Isla Mujeres. Pretty similar quality to the water here for sure right now. Absolutely just taking this all in before finishing out my walk to the south and getting Ronaldo up in the sky. Of course, I haven't forgotten, we're gonna get the drone up there, see how things are looking from above. Now, as we do look to the south, it looks like the sargassum picks back up. So let's go check out Sandos and a couple of the other ones like Alegro down this way. And guys, I think I misspoke when I said Alegro. I meant Iberostar Waves. So we're getting down toward Iberostar Waves at this point. The good news is the water's pretty darn clear down here. The only bad news is we've got a little bit of sargassum on the beach, but really nothing to complain about. In the grand scheme of things, that's not very much sargassum compared to the overall amount of clean, pristine beach right there laid out in front of us. So this is Iberostar Waves right here, guys. So the view from the Palapas back here at Iberostar. If you're chilling in one of the lounges right here under the Palapa, that's your view right there. Absolutely gorgeous. So the very next stop on this Rope Monster Playacar tour is Sandos, and I can see Sandos right up ahead. I'm gonna have to hop in the water there and cool off once again, putting in the steps. God, this stretch of beach right here is just gorgeous. I think I will try to fly Ronaldo to the south to the secret beaches if the wind isn't too strong, because I want to see if the sargassum's filling up those beaches. Down to the south, guys, in case you didn't know, and I've done a video down there before, I'll link it in the pinned comment below if you want the secret beaches. They are quite a walk, but when there's no sargassum down there, it's so worth it. You've got Playa Amor, You've got Emma Cove and Playa Pecado, which is Sinner's Beach, also known as the nude beach of Playa del Carmen. If you didn't know, check out the video in the pinned comment. So guys, peep the scene here at Sandos Playacar. Sandos is actually pretty poppin' right now. This is the most full I've seen Sandos in quite some time. Good news for them. And this is your view looking out toward the water from the resort. Fantastic stretch of beach here, guys. And that water is really looking clear. There is quite a bit of sargassum out there, so at any given moment this beach could be pegged with quite a bit of sargassum. But in this moment right now, about 2 p.m. Saturday the 28th of February, the water is actually looking very, very nice, very swimmable, very chapuzonable. Some of you have asked, what is a chapuzon? That's your Spanish word of the day. It's a head first dive into the water, very popular word amongst the Argentinians. Voy a hacer un chapuzón, voy a echar un chapuzón. I think that's right. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, guys. Un chapuzón. Royal Elite Vacation Club. Got the little soccer area, a little bit of football. Oh, and this is new. They've got the sandos.com. I don't know why they had to put the website there. This used to just say Sandos. Wow, she might want to turn her mic down a little bit. All right, guys. So here we go. Sandos.com. But that's a pretty sweet look right there. Here at Sandos, the color of the water, definitely worth continuing keeping your reservation if you're coming down to Sandos. This is fantastic right now. Way better than I expected, guys. That's why I put in the steps. If you appreciate my effort, smash the like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already. Now you know the conditions here, Playacar, all the way down to Sandos. For those of you who want to stick around for the drone shots, please do that. If not, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping in. Rope Monster out. So guys, because of that fine work there by Dronaldo, you could see that nice 220 meter or so stretch of beach to the north of Sandos up here. Absolutely gorgeous. But also we could see that this stretch down in front of Aia is also really nice, just south of these rocks. So bonus material time, guys. I'm gonna take you to some of the parts lesser known here in Playa, down to the beach just beyond those rocks in the distance. And I'm gonna get in the water down there. There's almost never any people in the water down there. It's very peaceful, very beautiful. I'm gonna go check that out to finish out the video, and of course take you all along with me. Thanks again for being here, guys. Guys, welcome to paradise. This is why you stick around for the bonus material. This beach that I'm about to show you is only a 10-minute walk south of Sandos Playacar. Check this out. Because of Dronaldo, we could see that there was no sargassum in the water down here, none on the beach. This entire stretch is absolutely gorgeous right now, worthy of a chapuzon, no doubt. And that's why you stick around to the end of the video, guys. Even this pelican right here on the rock totally agrees. He's like, yeah, this is the best spot in Playa right now. Absolutely clear, cool, and oh so refreshing, guys. Time for the chapuzon. Guys, I really decided to put in the extra steps today, and it's totally worth it. I'll put up on Google Maps where we are. I'll put the wind furry back on the camera. But these beaches are totally worth coming down and enjoying. There's almost no one down here. Put up on Google Maps real quick where we are. We're now looking back to the north toward Sandos Playacar. Absolutely gorgeous spot down. Okay, I decided to take the overgrown path anyway. A little bit of a shortcut. And it looks like Emma Cove right there is nice. Sometimes, depending on the wind and the currents, that can be full of sargassum. But it looks like today we got ourselves one last gorgeous swimming spot. All right, guys, just walked over the rocks and look at this spot right here. Totally worth the extra little 10-minute walk that I just did. Now you can see the ferry terminal way off in the distance there. So quite a return trip ahead of me. As always, guys, I'm putting in the steps. Just remember to smash that like button. Share this video with anyone who may be thinking about coming down to Mexico. Anyone who's maybe worried about the safety situation right now. Because this is what we're looking like. POV, real time. Secret beaches, Playacar, resorts. Now you know, guys. Families, people enjoying life. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. Time to hop in this water. See you all in the next one. If you didn't know this existed in Playa del Carmen, just let me know in the comments. This is one of the best kept secrets in Playa. And if you're in Playacar, it's totally worth the extra little walk down.